Hello students, I am Sachitrakar. Welcome to Cars Physics. We are continuing chapter number 2, electric potential and capacitance, and in previous lectures we have discussed how to find equivalent capacitance in combination of capacitors by applying different concepts or different methods. So we have discussed about potential method, how to apply Kirchhoff's law, balanced Wheatstone's bridge, unbalanced Wheatstone's bridge, and the concept of short circuit of capacitors, and so on. Okay. So in this lecture, again, another beautiful concept we'll discuss, that is how to find equivalent capacitance of a multi-plate capacitor. Multi-plate capacitor. See students, as we know, usually a parallel plate capacitor contains two metallic plates parallel to each other. But a capacitor may contain number of metallic plates. In that case, how we will find equivalent capacitance of a capacitor containing number of plates? So, what I have observed, many students, not all students, many students find it difficult how to find equivalent capacitance of a multi-plate capacitor, because there are different situations, and some situations appear to be heavier or difficult. But practically, if you know the method, if you know the trick, then you may solve any type of numerical to find capacitance of a multiple capacitor. Just have the tricks, just have the concept, you can find easily. Let's start. Don't waste our time. So I will not waste time. Okay. Question number 1. The first question. Suppose we are taking 4 number of plates. 1, 2, 3, 4. The general assumption A is surface area of each plate. So if this is a plate, it has 2 surface areas. This surface area is A, this surface area is also A. Okay. Each surface area of a plate is flat plate is A, and D is separation between 2 nearer plates. Separation between these 2 plates is D. Separation between these 2 plates is D. Separation between these 2 plates is also D. Okay. So another concept. So we have considered parallel plate capacitor. This is connected to point A, is at high potential. This plate is connected to B, is at low potential. So this plate is positive, potential is V1. This plate is negative, potential is V2. So potential difference is delta V. Charge is Q. Charge given is Q, and capacitance is charge required per unit rise in potential, or you may write, if you consider air or vacuum medium, then it is epsilon naught A by D. So capacitance is obtained in the gap between the plates. If you are using 2 parallel plates, then in the gap between the plates, the electric field is produced, and we have capacitance. So here there are 4 number of plates. If number of plates is 4, then number of gaps is 1, 2, 3 gaps. Okay. So maximum we can obtain 3 number of capacitors. So a multiplate capacitor is combination of number of capacitors. So multiplate capacitor is combination of multiplate capacitor. Let's start this numerical. This is given like this. 4 plates, so we can obtain maximum 3 number of capacitors. Okay. So this is plate 1, this is plate 2, this is plate 3, this is plate 4. Let first plate and third plate are connected to a common point A. Similarly, second plate and fourth plate are connected to a common point B. These are 2 usual problems, very common numericals. Okay. So we have to find equivalent capacitance between A and B. Let's assume A is maintained at potential V1, B is maintained at potential V2, A is at high potential, B is at low potential. Obviously, potential of this plate is V1, potential of plate 2 is V2, plate 2 is connected to B. Potential of plate 3 is V1, it is connected to A. Potential of plate 4 is V2, it is connected to B. Let's find how the capacitors can be arranged. Okay. So in parallel grouping of capacitors, the basic concepts. If a number of capacitors are in parallel, then what's the concept? First plates of all capacitors in parallel should be maintained at a common potential, means connected to a common point, and second plates of all capacitors in parallel are maintained at a common point, so connected to a common point, as we have already discussed. Okay, then start from A. A is at potential V1, and plate 1, this is first plate, is at potential V1. See, potential is V1. This is third plate, potential is also V1. This is first plate, potential is V1. This is third plate, potential is V1. Similarly, taking second plate, potential is V2. Taking fourth plate, potential is V2. So obviously, second plate and fourth plate are connected to B, which is at potential V2. So this is very clear. So 1, 2, 3. There are 3 capacitors. So we have got capacitance between third plate and fourth plate, again between second plate and third plate. Again, third plate is at potential V1. Third plate is at potential V1. This is second plate. This is at potential V1. This is second plate. Second plate is at potential V2. Obviously, second plate is connected to B. Okay. So, C. This is C. So, capacitance between third plate and second plate, and capacitance between again third plate and fourth plate. So all these capacitors now, first plates are at common potential V1, second plates are at common potential V2. So these 3 capacitors are in parallel. So equivalent capacitance is parallel group of capacitance C plus C plus C, that's equals to 3C, or you may write 3 epsilon naught A by D. Okay. If you are considering vacuum or air in between the 2 plates or the space between the plates, then capacitance is 3 epsilon naught A by D. Then question number 2. Second question. We'll approach different types of numericals. Some of numericals are applicable for your board-based questions, and some of numericals are applicable for competitive exams like NEET and JEE, etc. Second question. This is a plate, plate number 1. This is another plate, plate number 2. This is another plate, plate number 3. This is another plate, plate number 4. All these plates have same surface area A, and all these plates, between any 2 plates, distance is D, are general discussion. Okay. Then, plate 1 and plate 4 are connected to a common point A. Plate 2 and plate 3 are connected to another common point B. Let potential is V1. A is maintained at potential V1, B is maintained at potential V2. Obviously, plate 1 is at potential V1, plate 4 is at potential V1, plate 2 is at potential V2, plate 3 is at potential V2. Okay, we have already discussed about the concept of such circuit of capacitor. If 2 parallel plates of a capacitor are maintained at same potential, then potential difference is 0. And mathematically we have proved capacitance is infinity, but practically what we will do? We will just remove this capacitor. It will not give any capacitance because it will not store any amount of charge. We have already discussed in such circuit of capacitor. Those who have not gone through the lecture, I will like to advise, go through the previous lectures, part 1, part 2 up to part 9. some small lectures how to solve or how to find equivalent capacitance using different methods. So potential difference is 0. So simply we will remove the capacitor. This capacitor will not be in use. It will not store charge. See, this plate is at potential V2. This plate is at potential V2. So no capacitance will be obtained in between these two surfaces in this gap. Okay. If number of gaps is number of plates 1, 2, 3, 4, the number of gaps are 3. 1, 2, 3. But this gap, we can't use this gap to have any capacitance because potentials are same. Then we can have capacitance between plate 1 and plate 2, capacitance let's see. Between plate 3 and plate 4, again capacitance is C. Again the same circuit A at potential V1. This is plate 1, potential is V1. This is plate 4, potential is V1. Again plate 2, potential is V2. Plate 3, potential is V2. Now connect plate 2 and plate 3 to the common point B, which is at potential V2. Now capacitance C and C both are in parallel, then equivalent capacitance is C plus C, 2C, or you may write 2 epsilon naught A by D. Okay, these are two common questions, very easy numericals. Let's now go through some application questions. Usually students get confused, but practically very easy numericals. Now let's consider 10 number of plates. Let's consider 10 number of plates. 10 plates. Okay. Feel it easier? It will be easier. Feel it easier. Then the numericals will be easier. Okay. Let's take 10 number of identical metallic plates, each of surface area A, and separation between two nearer plates is D. The same consideration. Okay. This is plate number 1, first plate. This is plate number 2, second plate. This is plate number 3, third plate, fourth plate, fifth plate, sixth plate, seventh plate, eighth plate, ninth plate, and 10th plate. You may take number of plates as you wish. As you wish. You may take more than 10, 20, 30, 40, whichever you may take. Okay. We have taken 10 number of plates. All the plates have same surface area A, and separation between any two nearer plates is D. Okay. Now, this is a common point A, maintained at potential V1. This is a common point B, maintained at potential V2. Okay. Let's join now. Let plate 1 is connected to the common point A. Then plate 3 is connected to common point A. Plate 4 is connected to common point A. Plate 6, 4, 5, 6. 6 is connected to the common point A. 6 and finally 8. Plate 8 is connected to common point A. Okay. Similarly, second plate is connected to B. Fifth plate is connected to B. Seventh plate is connected to B. Okay. Seventh plate is connected to B. 8 is connected to A. And the ninth plate is connected to B. 10th plate is connected to B. Okay. B is at V2. A is at potential V1. Then we have to find equivalent capacitance between A and V. Okay. Looks complex, but numerical is very easy, and the easiest way to apply potential method, the easiest way. Okay. See, potential of plate 1 is V1. See, potential of A is V1. So the number of plates which are connected to A must have same potential. So potential of first plate is V1. Potential of third plate is V1. Potential of fourth plate is V1. Potential of sixth plate is V1. Potential of eighth plate is also V1. Similarly, B is at potential V2. All the plates connected to B will have same potential, plate 2, V2. plate 5 is at potential V2, plate 7 is at potential V2, plate 9 is at potential V2, plate 10 is at potential V2. Okay. See, plate 3 is at potential V1, plate 4 is at potential V1. See, number of gaps. If there are 10 number of gaps, 10 number of plates, the number of gap is 10 minus 1, 9. So we should have 9 number of capacitors. Okay. But what happens? Plate 3 is at potential V1, plate 4 is at potential. So this gap between third plate and fourth plate, the gap between third plate and fourth plate can't give us any capacitance, because this will not be used as a capacitor since potential difference between these two plates is 0. Okay. So please go through the short circuit of capacitor. This concept will be clarified. Okay. Similarly, plate 9 and plate 10 are at same potential V2 and V2. So this gap will not give us any capacitance. So there are 9 number of gaps. So 2 gaps are not used, not considered to have any capacitor. Then remaining gaps is 9 minus 2, 7. We will have 7 number of capacitance C and C. Okay. 7 capacitors, each of capacitance C. Then we have to see which are the capacitor, how the capacitors are may be arranged. Let's start from A. Potential is V1. See, plate 1 is at potential V1. Plate 3 is at potential. Plate 3 is at potential V1. Plate 3 is at potential V1. Similarly, plate 6 is at potential V1. Similarly, plate 8, this is plate 8, is at potential V1. Okay. Plate 8 is at potential V1. 1, 3, 6, 8. 1, 3, 6, 8. We'll see then how many capacitors. We have 7 number of capacitors, but now we have got 4 plates. 1, 2, 3, 4 plates. Okay. 5. Then plate 2. This is plate 2. Should be connected at B, because B is at potential V2. Plate 2 is at potential V2. So a capacitance between 1 and 2, this plate is at potential V2. Similarly, between second plate and third plate, see, this is third plate. This may be taken as again second plate. See, second plate has 2 surface areas. The upper surface area is used with lower surface of plate 1, upper surface of plate 2 and lower surface of plate 1. Then capacitance is in between lower surface of plate 1 and upper surface of plate 2. Similarly, the lower surface of plate 2 and upper surface of plate 3 can give a capacitance. Okay. So this is at V2. Okay. Plate 2 and 3. Then about this capacitors 4 and 5. Plate 4. We have not taken plate 4. Plate 4 is at potential V1. Plate 5 is at potential V2. This is plate 4. This is plate 4. This is plate 5. Plate 4. Plate 4 is at potential V1. Plate 5 is at potential V2. Let's connect now. Again, between 4 and 5. Okay. Then between 5 and 6. Between 5 and 6 we have not taken this capacitor. Sixth plate. Okay, we have taken sixth plate. Sixth plate is at potential V1. Fifth plate. Now it is fifth plate is at potential V2. Fifth plate is at potential V2. Okay. Then between 6 and 7. Between 6 and 7 we have not taken this capacitor. This plate is sixth plate. potential is V1, this plate is 7th plate, potential is V2, again connected to B, again connected to B, 7 and 8, sorry 6 and 7, 6 and 7 V1 and V2, okay. Then between 8 is remaining, between 8 and 9, 8th plate is at potential V1, 9th plate is at potential V2, so it is connected to B. It is connected to B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then where another capacitor gone? Between 1 and 2, C. We have taken it, C. Between 2 and 3, okay, we have taken C, these two. Okay. So between 4th and 5th plate, 4th and 5th plate, okay, this capacitor we have taken, 4th and 5th plate. Between 5th and 6th plate, between 5th and 6th plate, okay, we have taken this one, 5th and 6th plate. Between 7th and 8th plate, okay, this is missed, this is missed. 7th and 8th plate, 7th and 8th plate. See, 8th plate is at potential V1, 7th plate is at potential V2. Okay. Now it is completed, 7 capacitors. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I have numbered the plates between A and B. Now all these capacitors are in parallel, so equivalent capacitance is 7C, that's equals to 7 into epsilon naught A by D. Just number the plates and find it easier. Number the plates and write the potentials of the respective plates, then you can find which one in parallel, which one in series. Of course, we have not taken series condition, we will take it now. Okay. 10 plates, don't fear the questions, all these questions are very, very easier. Okay. Then another question, it's also easier question. Let's take now 7 number of plates. 1, plate 1. This is plate 2. This is plate 3. This is plate 4. This is plate 5. This is plate 6. This is plate 7. We have taken 7 number of plates. Then this is a common point A. This is a common point B. Accordingly, we will connect. In this case, I will show you anyone will be in series. Okay. Let's see. Then 7 number of plates. Plate 1 is connected to A. Plate 1 is connected to A. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th plate. Okay. 4th plate is connected to A. 4th plate is connected to A. Then 6th plate is connected to A. 6th plate is connected to A. And finally, 7th plate is also connected to A. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1st plate, 4th plate, 6th plate and 7th plate. Okay. Then some other plates we may connect to B. Some other plates we may connect to B. Let's connect. 3rd plate is connected to B. 5th plate is connected to B. Okay. A is maintained at potential V1, B is maintained at potential V2. So potential of plate 1 is V1. Okay. Potential of plate 3 is V2. Potential of plate 4 is V1. It is connected to A. Potential of plate 5 is V2. Potential of plate 6 is V1 connected to A. Potential of plate 7 is V1. Then this is this gap is not used as a capacitor between these two plates because both the plates are at same potential. Okay. We don't know what is potential of 2 plates. We don't know. So let its potential see. If plate 1 is connected to A and if we assume A is at high potential, then plate 1 gets charged. Charge is given to plate 1, then induced charge will appear on this inner surface, means the upper surface of plate 2 and also at lower surface of plate 2. So due to induced charge, potential will develop. Let this has potential V3. So due to induced charge, potential developed is V3. Let's assume like this, and let's start from A. Let's start from A. So V3 is developed due to induced charge. V3 is developed due to induced charge. Charge is not given, or 2 is not connected. Okay, but 2 is in the combination C. This is one method, or you may simply remove this plate. You may take capacitance between first plate and third plate, taking separation 2D. If all these separations are D and D, so this total separation you may take 2D. If you remove the plate 2, then that will be also very easier. So I am considering the plate 2. Okay, I am considering the plate 2. All these separations are D. Okay, then how will arrange this capacitor? See, between plate 1 and plate 2. See, this is plate 1, potential is V1. This is plate 2, let potential is V3. Let potential is V3. Then take this point, this is at potential V3. If potential of plate 2 is V3, then this point is at potential V3. Then potential of plate 3 is V2. See, this is also plate 2. Between lower surface of plate 2 and upper surface of plate 3, we will have a capacitance. So this is plate 2, potential is V3. This is plate 3, potential is V2. So obviously V2 is greater than V2. We have assumed like this, if V2 is taken as 0, then V3 is greater than V2. Let's assume like this. So these two, C and C. Then these two we have taken, C and C. Then potential between 3 and 4. Potential between 3 and 4. See, this potential is V3. V3 means plate 3. Again we will use plate 3. And this plate 4, is at potential V4. Okay. This is plate 2, potential is V3. Okay, plate 2, sorry, plate 3, O. This is V3. Okay. So we have got capacitance between 2 and 3, and between 1 and 2. Okay, this much is right. Then between 3 and 4, plate 3 is at potential V2, plate 4 is at potential V1. Okay. So this is B, potential is V2, this is A, potential is V1. So now this capacitor between plate 3 and plate 4, plate 4 is at potential V1, plate 3 is at potential V2. Okay. So fourth plate is connected to A, again third plate is connected to B. Okay. Then we have taken it. Then about this capacitor, plate 4 and plate 5, plate 4. Again plate 4 is at potential V1, plate 5 is at potential V2 connected to B. Okay. Then between 5th and 6th plate is at V1, 6th plate is at V1, 5th plate, this is 5th plate is at V2, connect to B. See, these two are in series, C and C, all these are also C. Then equivalent capacitance between A and B, C. These two, C and C in series, we will get C by 2. This is B. Then C, C, C. All these three capacitors are in parallel, and finally these three capacitors add up to give 3C. Now C by 2 and 3C, C by 2 and 3C are in parallel. Thus add. So equivalent capacitance is C by 2 plus 3C. It will come to C plus 6C, that's equals to 7C by 2, or we may write 7 by 2 epsilon naught A divided by D. This is our answer. Number the plates and name the potentials V1, V2, V3. Okay. See, in this case, of course, I have told you, if you take total separation is 2D, just remove this plate, then between V1 and V2, directly you may take this is between V1 and this plate is at V2. This capacitance is C dash, then what will happen? Plate area is A, epsilon naught A, separation you may take 2D. Okay. Then, if you consider this capacitance is C dash, this capacitance is C dash, and combination of these three is 3C connected to A and B. Now all these two are in parallel, then equivalent capacitance is C dash plus 3C, C dash is C. It is 1 by 2 into epsilon naught A by D, means C by 2, again C by 2 plus 3C. The same thing. You may divide this gap into two parts, or you may just imagine that this plate is removed. The same thing. Okay. Then next question, how the concepts will approach very beautiful numericals which will be applied in your competitive exams also. Also we may apply Wheatstone's bridge in this concept, we will apply Wheatstone's bridge in this concept. This is also very nice problem. Plate 1, plate 2, plate 3, plate 4. Again, all these plates have equal surface area A and separation D, D, D. See, there are 4 number of plates, so we can have 3 number of capacitors. Plate 1, plate 2, plate 3, plate 4. Okay. First plate and fourth plate are connected, let to a point X. Second plate and third plate are connected to terminals A and B. Let potential of A is V1, potential of B is V2. We will assume like this. It is only asked in the given figure, each surface area of each plate 1, 2, 3, 4 is A, and separation between nearer plates is D, D, D. Then what is the equivalent capacitance between A and B? Let's assume A is at potential V1, B is at potential V2. A is at potential V1, B is at potential V2. Obviously, potential of plate 2 is V1, potential of plate 3 is V2. Okay, see, if we consider A is at high potential, then plate 2 becomes charged. Then induced charge will appear on this plate, induced charge will appear on this plate, means on plate 1 and plate 4, these two plates are connected to a common point. If potential of this common point is V3 due to induced charges, then potential is V3, potential is V3. Okay, now it is easier, very, very easier. See, we'll start from A, this is A. Okay, this is X and this is B and this is B. So here potential is V1, here potential is V3, here potential is V2. Write like this, it will be easier. Write like this, it will be easier. So plate 2 is connected to A, this is plate 2. Plate 1 is connected to X, this is plate 1 connected to X. So capacitance is C. Between 1 and 2, capacitance is C. Okay. Then between 2 and 3, second plate is at potential V1. Again, this is second plate. Potential V1, this potential V1, this potential V3. Second plate is at potential V1. Third plate is at potential V2. This is third plate. Potential V2. Obviously, this plate is connected to B, since B is at potential V2. Then, between plate 3 and plate 4, plate 3 is at potential V2. This is plate 3. Again, take plate 3, potential is V2. Then plate 4 is at potential V3. Sorry. V3, plate 4, sorry. This is plate 4 at potential V3. X is at potential V3. Plate 4 is at potential V3. Then plate 3, this is plate 3, is at potential V2. So plate 3 is connected to B. Okay. Then capacitance is C. Distribute the plates and name the potentials accordingly. See, again I am explaining you. A, this is A, this point is X, this point is B. Potential of A, let's take V1, potential of X is V3, potential of B is V2. Okay. Between first plate and second plate, first plate is at potential V3, connect to X. Second plate is at potential V1, connect to A. Then plate 2 is at V1, plate 3 is at V2. Plate 2 is at V1, plate 3 is at V2. So plate 3 is connected to B, plate 2 is connected to A. So between third and second plate, sorry, this is between second and third, this is between second and third, between third and fourth plate. Third plate is connected to B, potential is V2. Fourth plate is connected to X, potential is V2. Now it is V3, it is easier. These two are in series, C by 2. Okay, this is A, this is B. This capacitance is C. Okay, again connect to B. C by 2 and C are in parallel. So equivalent capacitance is C by 2 plus C, that's equals to 3 by 2 C. You may write 3 by 2 epsilon naught A by D. This is our answer. Then final numerical, we will apply Wheatstone's bridge, balance condition of Wheatstone's bridge in multi-plate capacitor. Balance condition of Wheatstone's bridge in multi-plate capacitor. Very easy and a beautiful numerical. I hope you will enjoy this. Okay. Let's take again a number of plates. So beautiful numerical, and I hope you will enjoy this. This is plate 1, first plate. This is plate 2, second plate. Okay. This is plate 3, third plate. This is plate 4, fourth plate. This is plate 5, fifth plate. This is plate 6, sixth plate. All these plates have same surface area A and separation is D. 6 number of plates, so number of capacitors will be 5, n minus 1, 6 minus 1, number of capacitors is 5. Okay. Now let's connect it. First plate and fourth plate. Okay. First plate and fourth plate are connected to a common point A. First plate and fourth plate are connected to a common point A, and third plate, sixth plate are connected to a common point B. Okay. Connected to A. Of course, you may take it XY. Let's take XY. Okay. First plate and fourth plate are connected to a, these are connecting wires, first plate and fourth plate are connected to a common point X, third plate and sixth plate are connected to a common point Y, second plate is connected to A, and fifth plate is connected to B. So terminals are A and B, okay. Fifth plate is connected to B. Let A is maintained at potential V1, B is maintained at potential V2. See, this plate will get charged. So induced charge will appear on the inner surface, lower surface of plate 1. Due to induced charge, plate A will have some potential. Plate 1 is connected to plate 4. So both plate 1 and plate 4 will have a common potential. Let that potential is V3. Similarly, potential at Y is V4. So these two potential V3 and V4 are due to induced charges. Potentials are V3 and V4. Let's start from A. Okay, let's start from A. A is at potential V1. A is at potential V1. Then a capacitance is obtained between first and second plate, second and third, third and fourth, fourth and fifth, fifth and sixth. This is very beautiful problem. Just enjoy it. We have taken point A. Point A is connected to plate 2. Point A is connected to plate 2. Plate 2. Okay. Point A is connected to plate 2 and this is plate 3. Let's take this is plate 3. Plate 3 is at potential V4. Of course, you may take like this. Of course, you may take like this. This is a potential is V1. Okay. Let's take this is Y. Potential is V4. Okay. This is X. Potential is V3. And finally, this is B. Potential is V2. Okay. Right like this, it will be easier. Between first, let's start from A. Plate 2 is connected to A and plate 3 is connected to V4. Okay. This is plate 2. Potential is C. This is at V3. This is at V3. This is at V2. Sorry, V1. Connected to A. This plate 3 is at potential V4. This plate 4 is at V3. Plate 5 is at V2 for connected to B. This plate means 6th plate is at potential V4 because these two plates are connected to a common point and these two plates have same potential. So this is second plate, this is third plate. This is V1, this is V4, so obviously connected to V4. So between second plate and third plate capacitance is C. Second plate and third plate capacitance is C. Okay. Then we have taken second and third plate. Okay, we have taken this capacitor. Between second plate and first plate is at potential V3. First plate is at potential V3. So first plate is at potential V3. This is first plate, potential is V3. This is second plate, potential is V1. V1. So between first and second plate capacitance is C. We do take it. Okay. We have completed these two capacitances. Then between 3 and 4, V3 and V4. V3, potential of plate 4. Potential of plate 4 is V3. V3 connected to V3. Okay. Then potential of plate 3. Potential of plate 3 is V4. Connect to V4. This is V4. Okay. We have completed 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Between 3, 4. Okay. Then between 4 and 5. Plate 4 is at potential V3. Plate 4 is at potential V3. Plate 5 is at potential V2. Then V3. V3 is potential of plate 4. Plate 4 has potential V3. Then plate 5 is at potential V2. Okay, we have completed this. Then finally, between 5 and 6th plate, 5th and 6th plate, 5th plate is at potential V2. 5th plate is at potential V2. 6th plate is at potential V4. Okay. V4, 6th plate, V2, 5th plate, connected to B. Okay. I think now you can estimate the problem. Each of capacitance C, each of capacitance C. Do you recall it? We have already discussed the Wheatstone's balance condition of Wheatstone's bridge. I am showing you. See, this capacitance is C. Okay, I am doing here. This is starting from A. This is C. This is C. This is C. Then this is B. Okay. Then this capacitance is C, connected. Okay. This capacitance is C and this capacitance is C, like this. Okay. See, C by C is equal to C by C. C, let's take this is A. If you are not capturing this, then very easier way, this is A, this is B, and we have taken this is Y, this is Y, this is X, this is X. So this is V1, this is V2, this is V4, this is V3. Okay. In a small space, I like to show you this is A, this is Y, this is X, okay, this is B. Between A and Y, capacitance is C. Between Y and X, capacitance is C. Okay. Between Y and B, this is Y, this is B, capacitance is C. Between Y and B, capacitance is C. Okay. Between A and X, between A and X, this is A, this is X, capacitance is C. Okay. Between X and B, capacitance is C. Okay. Then you have to find capacitance between A and B. C by C is equal to C by C. So these two will have same potential. So this may be removed. This may be removed. Then here this may be removed. This may be removed. Then C and C are in series. C and C are in series. Then equivalent capacitance C and C is in series, C by 2. Okay. Equivalent capacitance C and C are in series, C by 2. Okay. This is A, this is B. These are in parallel. So equivalent capacitance is C by 2 plus C by 2 means C. Or you may write it epsilon naught A by D. Okay. Is it easier? And this is application question. This may appear in your competitive exams like NEET or JEE. Okay. Practice all these questions. So just know the trick, how to apply the concept. Okay. Then multiple plate capacitor will be very, very easier for you. Thanks, students. Again, I will meet with you with some good concepts. Thanks.